You know, we're all running, aren't we? We're all in this endless race to become a better version of ourselves. We're on a constant mission, a quest to fix what's wrong. We buy the books, we listen to podcasts, we download the apps. We treat our lives like a project that's perpetually behind schedule and over budget. We're all trying to upgrade ourselves as if we were a buggy piece of software that needs a human 2.0 patch. But what if I told you that this entire time-consuming, exhausting, expensive project is based on a lie? What if the very first assumption that you are broken and need to be fixed is the biggest scam you've ever been sold? I want you to think about a cat. Seriously, look at a cat. It's unapologetically a cat. It sleeps, stretches, hunts, purrs. Did you ever see a cat looking in a puddle and thinking, ugh, I really need to work on my catness. I'm not purring at the optimal frequency. My pounce is only at 80% efficiency. I need to fix myself. How absurd would that be? A cat doesn't have a committee meeting in its head to review its quarterly performance. A cat is a perfect expression of cat. And yet we humans walk around with a full-time internal committee, a board of directors, a non-stop performance review. We've been handed a story from day one, a story that says, you're not quite right, you're a little rough, you need to be polished, sanded down, and improved. And the self-improvement industry just loves this story. It's built on it. It sells you the sandpaper. But let me tell you something that might sound crazy. You were never broken. You are not a fixer-upper. You are not a problem that needs to be solved. The only problem is the belief that you are a problem. Think about it. When you look at a mountain, do you say, nice, but it's a bit lopsided. That peak on the left is too high. It really needs to fix its symmetry. Of course not. We accept the mountain. We accept the tree, accept the cat. But we don't accept ourselves. We've developed this bizarre habit of self-observing in the worst way. We've created an internal scorekeeper that follows us around all day, holding a clipboard. Did I say the right thing in that meeting? Am I being productive enough? Why am I feeling anxious? I shouldn't be. It's exhausting, isn't it? It's like trying to drive a car while someone in the passenger seat is constantly grabbing the wheel and yelling at you. But here's the secret. That voice, the scorekeeper, the critic, that's not you. It's just a collection of echoes. It's your third grade teacher's voice. It's your parents' anxieties. It's that magazine ad you saw yesterday. It's a jumble of old recorded messages playing on a loop, and you've mistaken it for the truth. So, who is the you that can hear that voice? Who's the one that's aware of the scorekeeper? Ah, now that's getting interesting. Imagine you are a movie screen. Your life is the movie playing on you. Thoughts are part of the movie. Feelings are part of the movie. Your successes and your failures are all just scenes. Sometimes it's a horror movie. You feel fear, anxiety, or sadness. Sometimes it's a comedy. You feel joy and laughter. Sometimes it's a boring documentary. But through it all, what happens to the screen? Nothing. The screen is never damaged by the movie. The screen doesn't get fixed when a happy scene comes on, and it's not broken when a sad scene plays. The screen just allows the movie to happen. You are the screen. You are the awareness. You are not the movie. This whole self-fixing game is the act of the screen trying to jump into the movie to change the plot. It's impossible, and it's crazy, but we all do it. Now, you might be thinking, so what? I'm just supposed to sit on the couch and do nothing? I do have problems. I do want to change things, of course. But there are two ways to change. Imagine learning to ride a bicycle. You get on, you wobble, you fall. What do? You don't sit on the curb and create a personal improvement plan for defective bike riding. You don't conclude, I am a fundamentally flawed human because I fell. No, you just get back on. You laugh, you try again, you learn. The falling isn't a failure of your character. The falling is part of the learning. This is the difference between fixing and growing. Fixing assumes you are a broken machine. It's a mechanic's job. It's full of judgment, frustration, and a hunt for what's wrong. Growing assumes you are a living organism. It's a gardener's job. It's about providing the right conditions, sun, water, good soil, and then trusting the natural process. You don't fix a seed into a flower. You don't yell at it. You don't criticize it for not being a flower yet. You just tend to it, and it blooms all by itself. But if I stop trying to fix myself, won't I just be lazy? Won't I just stagnate? This is the biggest fear. But look at how much energy you spend right now fighting yourself. How much of your day is wasted on self-criticism, worry, and that internal scorekeeper? Imagine if all that energy was suddenly available to you. It's the difference between swimming against the current and swimming with it. Stopping the fight doesn't mean you stop moving. It means you finally start moving in the same direction as life itself. When you're not busy judging yourself, you're free to be curious. When you're not trying to fix your anxiety, you can get curious about what it's trying to tell you. When you're not trying to fix your shyness, you can get curious about the power of being a good listener. This isn't complacency, this is intelligence. There's a paradox here. When you have a tightly tangled knot of string, what happens if you pull on it? What happens if you get angry and fix it? It gets tighter. The only way to untangle a knot is to relax. You have to stop pulling. You have to gently loosen it to see how it's all connected. Your problems are the same. Your anxiety, your habits, your flaws. The more you fight them, the more you fix them, the tighter they get. Your effort to not be anxious is just another layer of anxiety. Your shame about a bad habit is just another knot. What if you just relaxed? What if you stopped pulling on the knot and just looked at it with kindness? This is what AlanWatts was talking about. When you stop stirring muddy water, it clears all by itself. When you stop trying to fix your mind, your natural clarity returns. It was always there. You were just too busy fixing to notice it. We've been taught that some emotions are bad and some are good. Happy, confident, productive, good. Sad, angry, lazy, bad. This is like listening to a symphony and saying, I only want to hear the high notes. Those low, sad cello notes are a problem. Let's fix the symphony. You'd destroy the music. You are a symphony. You need all the notes. Your sadness is not a mistake. Your anger is not a flaw. They're part of your human music. When you stop judging your bad notes and just listen to them, you can finally play your full song. So, here's an invitation. Just try an experiment for 24 hours. Stop trying to fix yourself. Just for one day, fire your internal scorekeeper. Let the committee go on vacation. When you wake up, don't start with a list of what's wrong. When you feel anxious, don't treat it as an enemy to be defeated. When you make a mistake, don't criticize. Just notice it. Huh? That happened. Treat yourself like you would treat a small child or a good friend who is having a hard time, with kindness, with patience. Just for one day, stop being a project and just be a person. Stop being a problem and just be a process. See what happens. You might just discover that the person you've been trying so hard to fix was never the problem. The only thing that needed fixing was the belief that you needed fixing. And you can't fix that belief. You can only drop it. You're not a broken machine. You're a living, breathing, perfect expression of life. Just like the mountain, just like the cat. You don't need to become whole. You just need to realize you already are. And that, right there, is the greatest fix of all.